For decades, Balabac Island was little more than a remote outpost, a name whispered among only the most intrepid adventurers and dedicated scientists. Its isolation, far from the bustling cities and trade routes, meant that few outside the Philippines had ever heard of it, let alone visited its shores. The island's rugged beauty and sense of untouched mystery drew only those seeking the wild and the unknown. Its stunning, powdery beaches and the presence of rare, endemic wildlife, like the elusive mouse deer and vibrant bird species, masked a deeper, often overlooked strategic value. For years, Balabac was celebrated for its natural wonders, a hidden gem for eco-tourists and biologists, while its true significance remained largely unnoticed by the outside world. Yet beneath this tranquil surface, Balabac sits at a critical crossroads, the intersection of the South China Sea and the Sulu Sea. This is one of the world's busiest and most vital maritime corridors, a thoroughfare for countless shipping vessels carrying goods, energy, and resources between continents. The island's location is not just picturesque, it is pivotal. In recent years, this once peaceful archipelago has been thrust into the center of a high-stakes geopolitical contest. As tensions rise in the region, Balabac's strategic importance has become impossible to ignore, drawing the attention of regional powers and global observers alike. Its proximity to the hotly contested Spratly Islands, an area claimed by multiple nations, has catapulted Balabac into the international spotlight. News crews and analysts now track developments on the island, recognizing its role in the broader struggle for control over the South China Sea. Today, Balabac offers a crucial vantage point over these global shipping lanes. Whoever controls Balabac can monitor and, potentially influence, the flow of maritime traffic that is essential to the economies of Asia and beyond. This makes the island a key player in the evolving landscape of regional security. Responding to mounting pressure and growing uncertainty in the South China Sea, the Philippine government has begun a dramatic transformation of Balabac. What was once a quiet outpost is now being developed into a forward operating base, a bulwark against external threats, and a symbol of national resolve. New military facilities are rising rapidly, radar installations, barracks, and command centers, signaling a new era of vigilance and preparedness. Soldiers now patrol the island's perimeter, and the hum of construction is a constant reminder of Balabac's changing role. But this transformation is about more than just infrastructure. It's about reshaping the psychological and operational landscape of the region. The presence of a fortified base sends a clear message. The Philippines is determined to defend its territory and assert its rights in these contested waters. Balabac now stands as a cornerstone of the nation's maritime strategy, a symbol of sovereignty, resilience, and the will to protect what is rightfully theirs. The sight of the Philippine flag flying over the new base is a powerful image of national pride and determination. The island's remarkable transformation marks a decisive turning point in the Philippines' approach to maritime security. From obscurity, Balabac has emerged as a strategic linchpin, its fate now intertwined with the future of the region. Balabac's location is its greatest asset. Situated at the southwestern tip of the Philippines, this remote island group sits at a crossroads of major maritime routes, making it a linchpin in the region's security and economic landscape. The Balabac Strait is a critical choke point, connecting the South China Sea to the Sulu Sea and offering an alternative to the heavily trafficked Strait of Malacca. Every year, thousands of commercial vessels, including oil tankers and cargo ships, pass through these waters, making Balabac a silent guardian of global trade routes. Its proximity to the disputed Spratly Islands allows the Philippines to monitor Chinese outposts and respond rapidly to developments. This closeness gives the country a strategic advantage, enabling swift action in times of crisis and enhancing surveillance over contested territories. For the military, Balabac is often described as an unsinkable aircraft carrier, extending the reach of Philippine forces deep into contested waters. It serves as a launch pad for air and naval operations, boosting the country's ability to project power and deter potential threats. This forward base complicates adversaries' plans and strengthens the country's ability to protect its maritime borders. With enhanced radar, surveillance, and rapid deployment capabilities, Balabac acts as a shield for the nation's western frontier. Economically, the surrounding waters are rich in fish, providing livelihoods for thousands of Filipino families. The area is a vital fishing ground, supporting local communities and contributing to the nation's food security. The region is also believed to hold significant oil and gas reserves beneath its seabed, offering the promise of energy independence and economic growth for the Philippines in the future. A stronger presence at Balabac helps secure these resources, deterring illegal fishing and encroachment, and protecting Filipino livelihoods from external threats. In short, Balabac is vital for both national security and economic survival. Its unique position makes it a cornerstone of the Philippines' strategy to safeguard its sovereignty, resources, and future prosperity. Naval Station Narciso del Rosario, once a modest and remote outpost on the southern tip of Palawan, is now undergoing a dramatic transformation. What was once a quiet, isolated base is being reimagined as a strategic stronghold, reflecting the Philippines' renewed focus on maritime security and regional stability. Construction crews are hard at work, expanding the base's footprint and upgrading its facilities. The goal is clear: to turn Balabac into a modern military hub capable of supporting complex operations and rapid deployments. A brand new 3-kilometer runway now stretches across the island, able to handle everything from heavy transport planes to agile fighter jets. This runway dramatically boosts the Philippine military's ability to launch and support air operations over the South China Sea, providing a vital link for logistics, resupply, and rapid response. At the water's edge, the port is being expanded to accommodate larger naval vessels, including frigates and supply ships. New facilities for refueling, repairs, and resupply are being built, ensuring that the Navy can sustain operations far from the mainland. Advanced radar and surveillance systems are being installed across the base, integrating Balabac into the National Maritime Monitoring Network. These high-tech systems allow for real-time tracking of ships and aircraft, enhancing situational awareness and early warning capabilities. With these upgrades, the Philippine Navy can now maintain a persistent and visible presence at sea, patrolling vital shipping lanes and deterring potential threats in the region. The base is also expanding its capacity to house more personnel. New barracks, training facilities, and support buildings are being constructed, providing comfortable living quarters and modern amenities for soldiers stationed on the island. A well-trained, permanent garrison on Balabac now stands ready around the clock, serving as a credible deterrent to any hostile action and ensuring a rapid response to emerging threats. The transformation is comprehensive, combining cutting-edge infrastructure, advanced technology, and highly trained personnel. Every aspect of the base is being modernized to meet the demands of 21st-century defense. Today, Balabac stands as a fully functional multi-domain military hub on the front lines of Philippine defense, coordinating operations across land, sea, and air. The message is unmistakable. The Philippines is serious about defending its territory, projecting strength and resolve to safeguard its sovereignty and secure its future. The rapid development of Balabac is a direct response to China's assertive actions in the South China Sea. Years of harassment, blockades, and gray zone tactics by Chinese vessels have forced Manila to rethink its strategy. Diplomatic protests and legal victories proved insufficient to deter China's advances. The seizure of Scarborough Shoal and ongoing standoffs underscored the need for a stronger, more tangible response. Building up Balabac is about asymmetric balancing, using geography to offset China's military advantage. The base enhances the Philippines' ability to monitor, respond, and protect its interests from a forward position. It raises the costs for Chinese incursions and strengthens the country's supply lines and sovereignty. Balabac's transformation is a necessary reaction to relentless external pressure. The Philippines isn't acting alone. International partners, especially the United States, are deeply involved. Under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, U.S. funding, expertise, and equipment have accelerated Balabac's development. American engineers are helping build runways and facilities, while the U.S. gains access to a strategic site. This cooperation boosts deterrence, signaling to Beijing that aggression could draw in the U.S. Other allies, like Japan and Australia, are also providing patrol vessels, surveillance gear, and training. These partnerships create a multilateral front, strengthening the Philippines' position. Balabac is part of a broader trend of integrated deterrence, where allies work together to prevent conflict. The island's development is a testament to the power of collective security. Balabac is a key node in the Philippines' comprehensive archipelagic defense concept. It anchors a chain of bases and surveillance posts stretching along the western seaboard, creating overlapping fields of surveillance and response. Dispersing forces across multiple locations makes the military more resilient and less vulnerable to attack. Balabac supports operations from other bases, extending the range and endurance of patrols. Integration with U.S. forces under EDCA further strengthens this network. The goal: to deter low-level coercion and uphold international law through persistent presence. Balabac is vital to this active day-to-day defense of Philippine waters. The Balabac base brings new risks. Its development could escalate tensions with China, inviting more pressure and potential standoffs. Sustaining a remote modern base is costly and demands long-term political commitment. Dependence on foreign aid is a double-edged sword. If partners' priorities shift, the Philippines could be left vulnerable. Local challenges loom as well. Balabac's ecology and indigenous communities must be protected from the impact of military expansion. Failure to balance security with local welfare could spark domestic opposition. The base itself is now a high-value target in any conflict, requiring robust defenses. Air and missile defense systems, hardened infrastructure, and rapid repair plans are essential. Strengthening the front line means accepting new vulnerabilities. The Philippines must manage these risks to ensure Balabac's long-term success. Balabac's upgrade is a double-edged sword for regional stability. On one hand, it helps balance power in the South China Sea, deterring unilateral actions and reinforcing the rules-based order. A more capable Philippines can better defend its sovereignty and discourage aggression. On the other hand, the buildup fuels militarization and could trigger a security dilemma, with each side viewing the other's moves as threats. The risk of miscalculation rises as more military assets crowd the region. U.S. involvement deepens the Philippines' entanglement in great power competition. Regional neighbors may be wary, fearing the conflict could spread. Careful management is needed to ensure deterrence doesn't spark the very conflict it seeks to prevent. Balabac's transformation is a defining moment for the Philippines and the Indo-Pacific. It marks a shift from internal security to credible external defense, with long-term implications for the region. The base's evolution will test the strength of alliances and the commitment to integrated deterrence. Balabac is a microcosm of the struggle over the regional order. Will rules or raw power prevail? The Philippines' actions are a clear vote for the rules-based order. The outcome will shape strategic calculations across the Indo-Pacific. Balabac, once a quiet outpost, is now central to the contest for the region's future.